North that have ruled Nigeria for 46 years. They cannot provide a place for themselves. But they used to tell us that we can never rule. Igbo will never rule. Not to be ruling. What is the gain of that ruling? What is the gain of that ruling? You rule Nigeria for 46 years out of 64 years. Which guy IDP camp in Mbano? Not as you come and teach them. They will have skills. Is it today you start having poverty? Nigeria was created that because the North is poor. So you will now settle the poverty of the North in Imo State after 110 years. The North have been designed to be rich. Since 1914, 110 years, Nigeria North is still poor.
Nigeria is home for over 85,000 refugees and asylum seekers. About 3.3 million people are living in internally displaced camps as a result of conflict and violence at the end of 2023. The country is still rated among the 10 countries with the largest number of IDPs globally.
Let's check what he has done.
Worried by this increasing trend, the federal government is making efforts to begin training of these vulnerable people in acquiring skills to reduce unemployment. The National Commissioner for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons and his team are here on an inspection of this facility located inside the National Open University of Nigeria Study Center at Enso, Ihimembano local government area of Imo State.
We in the National Commissions for Refugees, Migrants and Internally Displaced Persons, we have what we call arrangement for the preparation of our concerned people in order to provide for them training of different trades. Here we are today.
Federal Commissioner with his team is satisfied with the facilities as they believe the training will add value to the vulnerable persons, lifting them out of poverty.
We have gone around the building. It is okay for our use. It is okay for what we intend to do, because in the buildings we can have a lot of laboratories where not only the peoples of concern, including the students around this area, will use
to establish terrorism as they have established it in the North. Why do they want to establish it in the East? Why do they want to use those of them? There is nothing like IDP camp in Ihimembano. What they want to establish is terrorism. When do the North want to train their own? You want to train displaced person. You want to give them job, but they want to have skills. So the whole North that is overrun by poverty, you have settled their poverty. You will now go and settle their poverty in the East. So there is no safe place in the North. Then why are you trying to use your media and your Nigerian army and your Nigerian police to change the status of the East? Why? Trying to tell the world there is insecurity in the East. Why are you dying in silence? The North, you have been overrun by insecurity. You see how you disgrace yourself. You are covering insecurity, and the Kanu told you. As you are deploying your army to come and kill us, your land will be overrun by terrorists. So our land will not be a safe place for our killers. Our land will not be a safe place for our killers. The North is facing what they have done to our people. Hope of them should not make our land as a safe. Our land cannot save the Northerners. The North have shed our blood, that is mercilessly, in the North and in the East. Anywhere they have been killing us. Our land cannot save them. Our land cannot accommodate them. The North, if they want to be consumed, let them be consumed. They never have us in mind, as they never think good for us. We will not accept them. We will not accept terrorists in the name of IDP camp in our land. We can never accept terrorists. They should leave our land.
Why this dragging relationship with Ndugu? Keuru Ndugu Baranyewa. The only Barani with dragging power in the federal. That is the only Urunda Barani. Dragging power. Or would Barani Barani? Will I put an IDP training center and do Bunde Fulani, Ndawasa, Nimo State? Ndehimembano. You people should stand on your feet now. Uno bankete, Miri Rekuluno. Ehimembano. Okigwe zone. Uno bankete, Iyeri Luno. You people should start writing petition now. Start organizing protest now. Start standing on your feet now that you know how a place that is unstable as a human ban, a place that is unstable as a Kigwe, and that's what you do again. Butekwe, had mix it up with the locals. Or Pampahana, Nampachi Mana, and Tromado Riquelu, gave up on the Madu Riquelu. The human ban on Kigwe zone. The ball is now on your court and in your court. Also, but it is a shame that we have leaders. We don't have leaders now. Let's not have leaders in Dimo now. It is a shame we have people like you. Yeah.
You have North that have ruled Nigeria for 46 years. They cannot provide a place for themselves. But they used to tell us that we can never rule. Igbo will never rule. Not will be ruling. What is the gain of that ruling? What is the gain of that ruling? You rule Nigeria for 46 years out of 64 years. Your land is overrun by terrorists. You have highest number of beggars. You have poverty overrun the north. Deadly diseases, terrorists, bad government. So you build a house, you build road. Is that a government? Is it dead people that will be living and enjoying the road? The whole north, no food, but they claim they are farmers. People are dying of hunger. Imagine, ex-generals are from the north, but they cannot stop insecurity. So why are they trying to fuel insecurity in Igbo land? Why do they want our land to be like their land? Trying to use those of them. Why do they want to turn our land to the north, like the north? If Tafa Bediwa can rule Nigeria, what is his name? Gowon rule Nigeria. Murtala Mohammed rule Nigeria. Then Shagari ruled Nigeria. What is his name again? Buhari ruled Nigeria. Babangida ruled Nigeria. Abacha ruled Nigeria. Absalami ruled Nigeria. Umaru Musa Yar'Adua ruled Nigeria. Then what is his name? Buhari again ruled Nigeria. I ask, why is it that insecurity have overrun the north? Do you know how many army generals? Do you know how many army chiefs that have come from the north? Do you know how many police chiefs that have come from the north? Why is it that you think you will transfer your terrorists into the east to establish terrorism in the east, as you have established official insecurity in the east? Why do Babangida, why do Absalami, why do the north why have they conspired together to establish northern terrorism in the east? Why have they decided to do so? Why are they using those of them? To establish a terrorist point of movement. They call it IDP camp. When have the north started bringing good things to the east? I ask. When? What they do in Ilobanta, have it been solved? The problem that the northerners Fulani cause in Ilobanta, have it been settled? Then why do Sodoma want to establish another one? Why do the northern conspire to establish terrorism as they have established it in the north? Why do they want to establish it in the east? Why? Why do they want to use Sodoma? There is nothing like IDP camp. What they want to establish is terrorism. When do the north want to train their own? You want to train displaced person. You want to give them job, but they want to have skills. So the whole north that is overrun by poverty, you have settled their poverty. You will now go and settle their poverty in the east. So there is no safe place in the north. Then why are you trying to use your media and your Nigerian army and your Nigerian police to change the status of the east? Why? Trying to tell the world that is insecurity in the east. Why are you dying in silence? The north, you have been overrun by its insecurity. You see how you disgrace yourself. You are covering insecurity, and the Kanu told you. As you are deploying your army to come and kill us, your land will be overrun by terrorists. So our land will not be a safe place for our killers. Our land will not be a safe place for our killers. The north is facing what they have done to our people. Hope of them should not make our land as a safe. Our land cannot save the northerners. The north have shed our blood, that is mercilessly, in the north and in the east. Anywhere they have been killing us. Our land cannot save them. Our land cannot accommodate them. The north, if they want to be consumed, let them be consumed. They never have us in mind, as they never think good for us. We will not accept them. We will not accept terrorists in the name of IDP camp in our land. We can never accept terrorists. They should leave our land. Which guy IDP camp in Mbano? Northerners, you come and teach them. They will have skills. Is it today you start having poverty? Nigeria was created that because the north is poor. So you will now settle the poverty of the north in Imo State after 110 years. The north have been designed to be rich. Since 1914, 110 years, Nigeria north is still poor. So you want to settle the poverty of the north. So you want to train northerners in the east to become people. So east can now contain northerners for solving of their problem. From 1914 to 2024 is 114 years. Sorry, yes, 110 years. 110 years of Nigeria. The north is still poor. Look at say because the north is poor. Then you have used the wealth from the east. The north is still too poor. And you want to come and settle the poverty of the north in the east. The east you have been killing to take their wealth Who told you that our God will allow it? Who told you that our God will allow it? Anybody that is bringing our killers into our land in the name of one Nigeria and anything, the person is causing trouble for himself. We have never been in good time with the Northerners. Talk more of bringing terrorists into our land. We will not accept it. This is what we told them. Our land, your land will be overrun by terrorists. And before you know it, the army you sent here, if they go back, they will not see a place to stay. It's happening now. It's a prophecy. You are still holding Nnamdi Kanu. You are still marching on our head. You want to bring terrorists into our land when you are still holding Nnamdi Kanu. Nigeria is looking for our trouble. Hope Uzodinma is looking for our trouble. All of you is keeping Nnamdi Kanu, and you are sending terrorists. You say it's IDP camp to come and kill people. Nnamdi Kanu is in detention because of them. We will not accept it. We don't reject IDP camp, but you see IDP camp of Fulani, northern Nigeria, who never take us as human beings, who have determined to desolate us from this land, from the face of the earth. Our land, what they are facing is a curse. Our land cannot solve their problem. They should know they are facing a punishment from God. They have killed us enough. Our land cannot save them. Our land cannot save them. So they should cease from trying to establish insecurity of terrorism, that is northern terrorism in our land. We are facing the one they use Uzodinma to create, so that he will chase away people and bring in northerners. That's why they create artificial insecurity, killing traditional rulers. Uzodinma brought a Bible, killed people in Imo State. The payback is to bring terrorists and establish a terrorist house in the state and call it IDP camp. What kind of rubbish is that? How do they generate terrorism in the north? Is it not the same way? Is it not the same as Salami? All of them established terrorism. Is it not Babangida? Is it not Abacha? All of them are the terrorism institution. They are the institution of terrorism. If not, what have they given to the northerners? For 6 years, they are still begging. 110 years of Nigeria, northerners is dying of hunger. These are people who said we will die. The East will do it like this, do it like this. Igbos will die. The North is dying. It is a punishment. Nobody can run away from it. The North must take their punishment. Flood is dealing with them. Everything is on them. Terrorism have overrun them. They cannot solve their problem in the East. They cannot solve their problem in the East. They are not welcome in the East, as we are not welcome in their land. These are people who hate us. These are Nigerian states who hate us. Tell me a country where the citizens of states or a region will be protesting against the brutality of militia formed as security agency or a security outfit by the governors, but the citizens complain and there are damages, there are victims that they killed. Then people protested, the federal government ignored their protest. Then you ask yourself that there is a government in charge of that place. So the government of Nigeria will only exist when they want to bring Fulani herdsmen into our land. They will be debating it, creating ministry for them, right? In the House and Senate. If they want to build IDP camp, our land will be a location where they will build it. But there is no single embassy in our land. They denied us every good things. They want us, and you tell me that they will be denying them the kind of court orders, and they will bring good things for you. Some people say it will bring development greater than Nnamdi Kanu. Tell me that development. People that are killing us, the Imo State is kidnapping people and killing them. They want to bring development. Is it not security first? I want to know, how can they build insecurity and they will bring development? So they want to build IDP camp as a development. One idiot to come and speak English. Who are they bringing? Are they bringing Yoruba refugees? No. They are bringing Northern refugees. Who is Northerners? How do you know not? Terrorism. Upon they provided 10 presidents. 10. For 6 years of rulership of Nigeria by the North. They cannot solve the problem of terrorism. Who told you that the East will accommodate them and solve their problem? They don't want to establish any IDP camp. They want to establish a Fulani terrorist camp, point of movement. That is a terrorist camp, official one. It's not accepted. Ask yourself, by the way, who is the governor on seat to establish this thing? And you ask yourself, what good thing have the governor brought to us? Uzodinma is the originator of unknown government. Originator of unknown government, Uzodinma. Do you know that killings have not stopped in Imo? He's still killing. Uzodinma was made a governor by Kekere. Kekere, now Chief Justice of Nigeria. Kekere. God will deal with that woman. This Uzodinma have massacred Imo State people. He can never bring good thing. Which kind of IDP camp? IPOB is asking our people to bring back their businesses back home. You can see Zion, they brought their own to Imo, Obala. These people are bringing, the only thing they can bring is IDP camp. I ask you, how do you look into it? The only thing they can give us after taking away every good thing from our land is IDP camp. And who is in position? Who is in the government? Who opposes them? Then how do you expect good thing from such? I don't know. I don't know what Ozodema is doing. I don't know what they plan to do. But we'll scatter those things. After all, it is our God that is punishing the North. So if you can be the problem we are facing, and our God is dealing with you, you think you can solve your problem in our land, is a lie. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. This is a payback. The North will be looking for a place to live. The North. You see that you said for us? All of you will look for a place to live. All of you. You know how many places you have provided? Both to military, both to people that overthrow government. You pamper them. They later became civilian government. Buhari, he's a Hitler. Where is he now? Terrorists overrun the North. Babangida, hey, Babangida, we are president. Igbo will never rule. Where is Babangida? Terrorists overrun the North. Hey, Absalami, hey, he's a peacemaker. Where is he? Terrorists overrun the North. Terrorists have overrun the North. You supported Gowon to massacre us. Terrorists have overrun the North. You are disobeying court order that is setting up the canon, and you think you can bring us terrorists from the North. So you can solve your problem. Let us say that these are original internally displaced persons. Let us just say, sometimes the canon will be in detention. You will not bring your victims from the North to come and keep them here. As if we are what? No, we want to know. We want to know. Right? No, so you will be disobeying court order. Then you think that here is part of Nigeria. I want to know. I don't know how Nigerians think. So here is still part of Nigeria. No, for mouth. Our people should campaign against this thing. We are here. We will mark them out of the field. Nothing they happen. Now we there here. We go fight them to the end. Our land must be safe. We are already dying for it. We are in detention for it. So many things we have spent money for it. We will keep doing. We will keep doing. Nigeria must collapse. People must be freed and live their life. That is insecurity. Ask yourself, who is the governor of Imo State? Where they want to bring this thing? Who is the man bringing this thing? Hope Uzodinma. And ask yourself, what good have come from Hope Uzodinma? Then let us go and check his Bible first. Look at the man who want to bring something to you in him. You know, one thing is, when something is coming, if they say it is development, if they say it is for this, you ask them, who is bringing that thing? Nigerian government. Under who? Under Uzodinma. Ask yourself, what good have come from Uzodinma? Now, look at the news. Uzodinma absorbs Ebubago of killings in Imo. Then, look at the person who, then let us read the below. Let me bring it up a little. Okay. The governor said criminality in Imo State has political undertone and that those criticizing Ebubago are, then let me send you the news. And you just get the headline, then let us go there. I want to connect something here. I want to connect something. Let us see what Uzodinma have given to the people. Let us see. Now read here. Read from here. Governor Uzodinma, while defending Ebubago, said, members of the security outfit do not carry arms. Are you listening to Hope Uzodinma? Who is bringing terrorists into your land? And they call it internally displaced person, right? They call it internally displaced person, terrorists. They show you women, terrorists. They want to bring them officially into Imo State. Then read from the foundation. Get the point. Ask yourself, if this governor of Imo State can open his mouth and tell the people that Ebubago does not carry gun, then what will he say when these terrorists operate from a human banner and circulate all into every part of Imo State? I want to know. What they want to create now is a point of their movement, official point, government point. Remember that very community will be overrun by the army. It is a way to create a place where they will be harboring criminals. that the IDP camp automatically is a terrorist camp. Automatically. People that denied us good things, people that denied us international presence, people that denied us industries, people that even destroyed the industries in Igbo land, they are the people bringing something to you. The same people that said your land is a dot. The same people that every day news will come from Imo State that there is insecurity, insecurity this, insecurity that. Let me just say, all those things that have been tagging IPOB, had it been IPOB is carrying gun, ask yourself, will they have the mind to tell you that they are bringing terrorists into our land? Officially with the name of Imo. Let us finish this place. Because if we have gone, if that thing you are hearing on news is true, one day you cannot see them telling you they are bringing refugees into our land. They cannot have the confidence. But because that this is artificial insecurity, this is part of the agenda why Hope Uzodinma and the Nigerian government is sponsoring insecurity. This is why one of the reasons Nigerian government overlooked the protest of the people of Imo against Ebubagu. At the time, they have come and tell you they are bringing internally displaced person. But the same Imo State people complain about the brutality of Ebubagu. Federal government did not respond. What good have come from Hope Uzodinma? Let us read. Governor Uzodinma, while defending Ebubagu, said members of the security outfit do not carry arms, let alone carry out sophisticated attacks. Then ask yourself, does Ebubagu carry gun? Yes. Then why do governors say they don't carry gun? We are asking. Then, do you think that he will also defend you when these terrorists will start operating in Imo to attack him? Do you understand? Connect this thing with the insecurity you are hearing in Imo. If there is insecurity in Imo, ask yourself, will they have the impetus to be telling you that they want to bring criminals, terrorists in the name of IDP camp into our land, into Imo State, into Himembano, where the army came and raised down one market in Himembano, that is Omalumak there. Himembano. They are now, so what the Nigerian army do is to come and kill the community, create ground, then they will bring terrorists. So that attempt, that very attack in Himembano, claiming that the army was attacked, though the army was attacked anyway, right? Then they took their anger inside the market and burned down people's properties. So it was an attempt to create chance to bring terrorists in the name of IDP camp. So there is no place that can enter the northerners that are making mouth, telling us we are nothing. The same people that threaten us in their land. So you cannot take the IDP, the internally displaced person, to any part of the north. So our land can now contain northerners that have been displaced. Not even our land, the Imo State, where the Nigerian army, Nigerian police used to tell you, army couple killed, army officer killed in Imo. So is that true? If that is true, then why do they have the ground to tell you they are bringing IDP camp into Imo? If that thing is true, if that is not lie, if that is not political artificial insecurity, tell yourself, if such thing is happening, how will they tell you they are moving the northerners into the east? I ask you. Read now. Ebubagu has no sophisticated like the kind of rifles that the bandits are carrying. All along, Ebubagu are not armed. Are you getting it? Somebody that wants to bring the IDP camp for you. Look at what he said. You witness Ebubagu. You are victim of Ebubagu. You see how Ebubagu operates. You protested Ebubagu against Ebubagu, but look at what the governor is saying, that they don't carry gun. The same thing he would say when these terrorists will start killing people from in Imo. He will tell you, no, these are students. They came to learn, but these are terrorists. If this federal government can be dragging our waterways, dragging our bushes, why is it that they are still trying to drag our communities? You drag our bushes, our forests, our farmland with your Fulani herdsmen terrorists. You are dragging our water ways, trying to use your federal might. This time around, you are using your Supreme Court governor, Hope Uzodinma, to establish a terrorist point of movement, a terrorist camp. IDP camp is good. It is allowed in the world. But who is the internally displaced person? Who are they? From where? These are terrorists. From where? The same government that told us that we should give our land to terrorists. They say they are foreigners. These people are foreigners. They are Catholics. Your land or your blood. You know, the same government that compromised to terrorists. The same government is asking for our land. The same government is sending terrorists to our land. But by all means, they want to push terrorists into our land officially. They are dragging Enugu State using army. They are dragging people's land using army and the governor. Today now, they are in Impano, dragging land using internally displaced person in disguise. It is wrong for the Fulani, for the northern Nigeria and Nigerian government to drag their internally displaced person and bring them to Imo. It is they cannot sincerely do it. There must be ulterior motive. What they want to do is to bring terrorists into our land. It is a terrorist point of movement, which not want to be. They want to learn. They want to put them into scales. People that have highest number of beggars in the world. Nigerian government, northern Nigeria have ruled Nigeria for 46 years. Let me remove this one so that they will be seeing me. Okay. So, what they are bringing to our land is destruction. They never allowed the development of our land. They never allowed development in our land. So, who puts on them? The only payback, the only response they can respond with federal government after Ebubago might have massacred the people of Imo State is to bring another terrorist in the name of eternally displaced person. But they have been telling the world that there is insecurity, especially in Imo. So where is the insecurity? What gave them the grant?